The next level of sophistication in selling your content is selling your content not to individuals, but to businesses with their own learners. And that's called B2B LMS e-commerce, or business to business e-commerce. Business to business e-commerce is a sophisticated feature set. It is not built into the normal LMS by any stretch of the imagination. When you're making content takes a long time to create, and it's expensive. It always goes slower than that you want. So the strategy for organizations that are selling content is to try to put as many lines in the water as you can to sell that content. You want to sell that content as a standalone. You want to sell it to individuals. Maybe you want to package that content into bundles or collections, or you can sell that same content to organizations with individuals. And that's strategic, because if you were selling continuing medical education content, one course at a time to one doctor at a time, it might take you a long time to find 1,000 doctors and sell them all a piece of that CME content. However, if you were able to sell it to a certain healthcare system that had 1,000 doctors of that right sort, you would be able to sell 1,000 licenses all at one time. And that's the power of B2B e-commerce. And some of the applications of B2B e-commerce would be professional or trade associations that sell to organizational members that have learners. It could be customer learning scenarios where an organization, any type of software company, sells their software to organizations. Well, those organizations have different types of learners that are going to be using that software. So if you were selling financial services software to banks, for example, each bank that bought that software would have administrative users, maybe end users, that would need to learn how to use the application. And so you would sell content to them and support that external group. Same goes with your partners, value-added resellers or partners that resell and service your application, all have learners of different types that may buy certification and content. So reaching out and selling to external groups that have learners is B2B commerce. And we'll learn more about the basic and advanced features in other videos. But suffice to say, if an organization or an LMS vendor doesn't intentionally build B2B commerce functionality, it's just not something that you can use traditional LMS functionality and put it together and make it work. It's something special that only specialists have.